guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Kyuujin cosplay, and today we are back, guys, with Hunter x Hunter episode 131.
Last episode was emotional as fuck. So Gon learned what we knew from the moment we saw the severed head.
Kite is dead and gone.
Is dead. Yeah, his soul is gone. There's nothing to bring back, and he's kind of grieving, like he's in a shock. He's in shock right now, and there's a part of him represented by the blue side of him, sort of, that's blaming himself, saying like it's his fault that he killed Kite, that if he wasn't there, Kite would not be dead, which is not true,
but at the same time, there's a part of him represented by red, that's his rage, his anger, who said that it's
Neferpitou's fault.
And I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Meanwhile, Neferpitou is letting that happen, and she was, not kind, but she respected Gon enough to tell him the truth, allow him to grieve for a minute, and while he's going through this, she is healing her arm, getting ready to go back. Because doesn't matter if Gon tries to stop her, now she thinks that they have Komugi, so she's not afraid for her anymore, and she's gonna go back to her king and do her job. So if Gon tries to stop her, because he's kind of he's looking at her as she's healing her arm, and he's thinking, you know, oh, you're gonna heal Kite. Like, you lied. You can still save him, right? You can still save him after you heal your arm. No, but he's kind of latching on any hope he can find, and it's really sad.
This is not gonna be pretty, guys.
No, it's not. And I do want to stay with him this episode and see where that goes. So hopefully we see more of that. Not hopefully as in, like, I want to see him suffer, but I want to see where this is going to go. So yeah, this is pretty much where we left last episode. I said we jump in this one right away. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions.
Let's go!
Let's go!
TV!
We need to jump into discussion.
It's episode 131.
He's not.
We have until 148.
He's not dead or anything.
I know he
but
isn't,
like,
but still.
Is he gonna have any power after this? Like, they're talking about this like he traded his life force, all of his energy. He fucking grew his body to an age where he's strong enough. Like, that's not supposed to happen. I know it's anime, but still. He's gonna have to pay a huge price for all of that. I know he's not dead, like there's more after this, but
sorry, guys.
Still, that's the entire episode. Our reaction is basically, fuck, oh my god, holy shit.
Okay, first of all,
I had seen cosplays of him like this.
Me too.
Sometimes though,
I was wondering, because in my mind, I said, oh, maybe we're gonna have a jump in time, and Gon's gonna be full grown, and he just basically didn't change, like Ichigo from
I
Bleach.
assumed that it was gonna be something like
and
that.
And just didn't cut his hair or something.
Sometimes, you know, sometimes we'll have people cosplay huge jack versions of characters, so it could have been that too. I was not expecting that.
Not for that reason.
Not that quick. Not like this. I had assumed, because it's something, you know, Naruto being inspired by Hunter x Hunter, I am expecting a lot of the stuff that I saw in Naruto in Hunter x Hunter. So, like Kurapika being Sasuke, Sasuke being Kurapika, sorry.
Or Jake Zan and stuff.
Yes, yeah, there's a lot in Naruto that came from Hunter x Hunter. And there's one thing, especially in those animes from back in the day, that's pretty much common in every story, is the main character has a berserker side, you know, a moment where he lashes out.
Well, not just in Naruto, pretty much those animes
I know, but
those times.
I said those animes in those times, but I was also kind of expecting something like that too, you know, since we see it in Naruto, and there's been so many characters in this show warning us about this side of Gon that could come out, and I was not expecting it to be that terrifying, at least not after, you know, once we see him as an adult with colors and stuff, that's fine. Like, it's still fucked up. Like, you're like, whoa, you managed to do that to your body and your aura. Like, that's the definition of pushing past your limits. You do not have this energy. he managed to conjure this energy.
He made it alone.
He wrote the script. He fucking cheated the script. But still, the berserker side, the one where he's just losing it, the one we've been afraid of ever since we got to the palace, and we were like, shit, he's gonna lose it. Like, he's so angry. And I was expecting another side of him to go crazy here when he would realize that once more Pitou is not healing Kite or anything. But the white and the black and white lines and the white round eyes, I'm like, it doesn't look human anymore. It looks like a spirit.
A demon.
A demon. Like, it was so... And the music was scary as shit. You know, it reminded me of the Witch's soundtrack from Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
You know, it's basically a bunch of voices doing like... You know, like, it reminded me of that, and I was like, there's violin too, and I'm like, fuck, like, who's the villain in this episode? Because I was afraid for Pitou. I was like, you should run.
You should be.
And then she should have run.
But seriously, guys, the fact that they pretty much since Gon decided to explode with his rage, the fact that he decided to desaturate the screen, Gon just all black and white, or at the end of it when Pitou is the dead corpse of Pitou just constantly fighting.
That fucked up. Also, the black and white from when she still attacked and took away his arm, and just how calm he is when he realizes, like, he's basically saying, the way I understand it, I caused Kite to lose an arm because he was focused on me and Kirua, but it's basically me. He was focused on them, so he feels guilty for causing Kite to lose an arm.
So now it's fine because now we're
So
even.
he's like, yeah, I'm even now. Like, I'm where Kite was. So if I'm defeated by Pitou, it's my own damn fault. But I'm exactly where I left Kite, facing Pitou. And then he fucking punches through her chest with that arm. But yeah, I mean, first of all, I love that Kirua managed to get there. Not on time, but close enough. Like, I'm not sure he can do much, but he's still calling out to him, and Gon is crying, and Gon is realizing that, you know, he sees where this has led, you know, him and the situation, and Kite is still dead, and there's no bringing him back, and I think he understands also what he's doing to his body, and I don't know how he's gonna be after this, but it sounds like, I don't know if he's gonna grow back an arm, I don't know if he's gonna be able to use Nen, but it sounds like final gets to get the show.
But okay,
although
the way they were talking about it, you can see that maybe he might not be able to use Nen anymore, or he might be dead soon enough.
I don't think he's
because
gonna know.
Pitou was glad that he used this energy against herself.
Well, I talked about this a little bit. It's almost like she's recognizing that this is a formidable fighter, and even her, she's saying, you could have done some damage to the king.
Sink your fangs into the king.
This is fucking big. She's saying that, and then she's saying, you know, I feel almost grateful that you
chose
as a fighter, you chose me as your last opponent. Like, you would be willing to lose all of your potential, all of your future, because he would have turned into this. I mean, he could still turn into this, but because he's not gonna die. But it sounds like they're saying he's gonna be done after this, and she's saying, you know, your future would look like this. Like, you would be, you're already a strong fighter, but you could be even better because you have all that potential, and you chose to let all of that go to kill me. As a fighter, that's huge. And I think I'd rather, if I was in her position, I'd rather be proud that I got this response from an opponent than pity, or, you know, if I get to die and you're not even giving me half of your strength, like, I would feel like shit.
But you know what? If in her mind she's saying that this attack is gonna take everything from Gon, and afterwards he's not gonna be able to fight anymore, at least I'm happy that it's towards me.
It could have been towards the king too.
Yeah.
There's that. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, her whole thing is about protecting the king. Like, she doesn't understand that
I'm gonna sacrifice myself so that the king's gonna survive. Because this monster.
Well,
shit.
There's that too. But then, like, Pitou doesn't understand. For her, there's the king and that's it. the king is the only important thing there is. So it's like she doesn't understand that for others, it's not the case.
The king
Gon
is not that
doesn't
important
give a
for
shit.
others.
Yeah, Gon doesn't give a shit about the king, not right now. And for him, it's Pitou, and that's it. It's crazy that after her death, because she's dead, her fucking head is
Seriously
non-existent.
It reminds me so much of the movie Princess Mononoke. Like at the end of it,
Oh, yes. I was wondering why you
the
were...
wolf mother. She was dead, but her head was still moving, and she took Lady Kyoshi's arm.
Yeah, yes.
It's the same thing, or almost.
Lady Kyoshi.
Dabiboshi.
Yeah.
Lady Eboshi, sorry. Lady
That's
Eboshi.
from Avatar. I'm like...
Yeah, sorry. Lady Eboshi. She bit her arm off.
She bit
her arm off when she was dead.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Princess Mononoke.
99. It's been 20 years.
Some people have not seen it.
You're late, guys.
Yes, you're late, but it's still a
Go
spoiler.
watch it.
In any case, I was wondering why you were talking about Princess Mononoke. I was like, why?
It reminded me of that.
It's true. Yeah. It's a bit like that. I mean, it's for her. In Princess Mononoke, it was the rage that was still alive. For her, and I mean, the spirit was possessing everyone too. So there's a bit of that too. But in there, it's her devotion for the king. Like her ability is stronger than death.
I need to kill Gon because he is still a threat to my king. I need to protect my king.
I don't know if she's gonna be walking after this though, because the explosion, like, it's almost like Gon looked at Killua in that moment and was like, I know what you're trying to tell me. Like, I know what you're trying to stop, and I know what I'm giving up, but I can't stop. I can't.
It's too late.
There's too much involved here. There's too many emotions. I'm doing this for Kite. I don't care if I give everything for this. It's fucking sad. But I was not expecting grown up, Gon, and the hair going up to heaven and stuff. It's a bit...
What's the term in English? Spurt grow? Growth spurt?
Growth spurt.
Growth spurt?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad we're watching another episode today because I need to see what happens next.
You know what?
How is Killua gonna be fine? He's in the middle of the explosion. Run! Run, bitch! Run! Oh, but he's gonna be so sad.
You know what, guys? We've met the composer of Hunter x Hunter in one of our convention, and during the meeting, he said that from the beginning until the end, the music kind of changed. It's more lively at the beginning and more really dark and heavy towards the end of it.
Well, that's
and
usually what happens.
It's already changed at the beginning of the camera ant arc. Sorry.
Well, what's nice in Hunter x Hunter, one thing I say in Hunter x Hunter, but it happens in a lot of other TV shows, but I do recognize it in Hunter x Hunter. It's usually the same songs. It's always the same songs that they reuse over and over again. It's just that they're gonna tweak them here and there.
They change it a little bit, yeah.
Like, for example, in Naruto, there's a bunch of songs for different situations. Like, every character has sort of a song that's attributed to them. And yes, sometimes you're gonna tweak a song. You know, if there's a situation that's happening, you're gonna take the character song and make it sadder or something. Like, but there's a bunch of different songs for certain situations. Whereas for Hunter x Hunter, I feel like there's a couple of songs. It's always the same songs, but then you turn them around depending on if it's nostalgia, if it's a nostalgic scene, if it's a dark scene. Sometimes we have original pieces, like when Gon transformed, but they reuse a lot of music for different settings. Like, I was saying it was the opening, but actually it was the ending. But the ending played with the piano and stuff. When the ending is so full of life, you know, it's like, we move and we dance and we have fun in the ending, but you turn it into one sad piano song and it just changes everything, but it's still something you recognize, so it gives you that feeling of, oh, I've lost something, you know, something has been changed here.
Oh.
It's good. It's good. But yeah, I'm never gonna forget the hair.
How can you forget that?
Well, I mean, it's just, his hair just grew, and because of the aura, it goes up, but it looks so weird. But for everything else, though, he looks badass. The face, like, you still see the gentleness. It's still gone, but it looks so different. Oh, boy. Okay, we're gonna move on. I need to see the next episode.
Alright. Thank you guys for watching this episode with us. It was a blast.
Yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you know, the next one will be out on YouTube next week, so keep an eye for it. I'm gonna see you next time.
Bye!
Bye, guys.